my channel. It's me, Sheila. Today we're going to do a little chit-chat and crafting. Now the crafting may come on another video. Short story, I gotta let my craft dry. So I thought, okay, I gotta get a video out for y'all. Been kind of, not under the weather a little bit. So I thought, you know what, we'll just do a little chit-chatting while it's dry, and then overnight when it does dry, I can just kind of pick up where I left off from here, and I'll post that on my next video, okay? I know, kind of silly, but I thought, well, I gotta get a video out to y'all. First off, thank y'all so much for joining. I thought we would just kind of catch up and let y'all know what's been going on and what I've got coming up on the channel, things like that, and also just to have a little, it's almost Christmas time, so I thought, what better yet, just kind of us sit around and just with some coffee or whatever you're drinking, and just do some talking while my craft is drying. More about that here in a little bit. All right, well, I hope everything's been going well for y'all. I hope everybody getting ready for Christmas and you got all your goodies. I know here in North Carolina, we've got a lot of cases that are really high, so I've been doing most of my shopping like online. For the past week, I've been under the weather. I don't want to go into that, but I've had some sort of stomach bug, and I have been like, it's been horrible, but feel a little bit better, so I want to get something out to y'all. And then when I start doing my craft for today's video, I noticed it wasn't going to dry. I thought, okay, well, at least I can do a little chatting on this video and pick back up, and then for Saturday's video, which I will bring for y'all, the continuation on the craft. So y'all will see what, I'll give you a little hint to that here in a little bit, what that is, okay? First off, I just want to kind of catch y'all up, and I want to apologize to y'all on my content of late. I know it looks like there's been a lot of rushed videos, and I didn't get out as many, and the ones I did want to get out, I couldn't, because we had a couple things come up, and one of them being a death in the family. My husband's brother, he passed away about a week or a few days before Thanksgiving. Unexpectedly, he just had, his leg was giving him some fit, and he didn't go to the doctor. He just thought aches and pains. So finally his wife decided to take him to the emergency room because the pain was unbearable, and then he passed away a few hours later due to a blood clot. So it's took its toll on our family, and especially my husband. It's been a while since he saw his brother. So he's taking it pretty hard. Now he's back to work, and, he dove into his work. That's what he usually does when he gets something bothers him. He kind of gets into dives and try to occupy his mind. There's a lot of things left unsaid between them, and it's kind of beating him down some. And my heart just goes out to his wife. I couldn't thought of losing my husband, and she walked in with him in the emergency room, and she went home just by herself. So it's been rough. And so with that going on, and then trying to handle all of that, and as how that goes, I wasn't able to get the content out that I wanted, and I'm sure most of y'all can understand. And I did try to get some videos out, but they seemed rushed to me, and they wasn't the best, except for, my home tour was kind of filmed in parts. So I did try to do the best I can, but I had to finish it on a little fast, so I wasn't really able to bring like the theatrics that I wanted. So that is what's been going on. And with that is, and then me being under the weather, and then trying to get through Christmas and things like that. So I apologize for saying I was going to do all of this, and I was going to have this video out and do this and do that. I just wasn't able to, and I hope y'all can understand. With a unexpected death, it just affects everybody in the whole family. And my heart just goes. It really does go out to my husband. He's taking it rough, but he's got this kind of hard exterior, but he doesn't show us, how men are, doesn't show the emotion very, like women do, but he's that type. He's just kind of putting up a brave face, but I know he's taking it pretty hard. But anyway, I just want to say that to y'all and let y'all know that's what's been going on. Also, with my husband, going back to my husband, y'all know that when we sold our house a couple years ago, yeah, almost 2 years ago, my husband's been thinking about retiring now for a few years. You know, he kind of like we've had this like kind of like timeline of what he wants to do and things like that. And so I think he's just gonna stay for a few more years. I think he's gonna go ahead and retire. Now he's not, you know, he's going to early retirement, put it that way. You know, he's not, you know, in the retirement age, but he's just going to do early retirement because I think he's ready to do other things, and he's very gifted on what he does, and I know he can pick something up, you know, on the side. So I'm not really worried about that. And finances, that's fine, things like that. And that's another story. A lot of you guys ask me all the time, you know, what. You gonna stay in an apartment? You gonna buy a house? Yes, we are gonna be buying a house. Hopefully this year, but you know, I don't know. I don't know with COVID and all that's going on with the economy. I don't know, but we do have a little nest egg. You know, for our house, so we will get one. But I just want to see where he wants to do, where as far as work and all that, and so we can go off of that. So hopefully this year will be the year that we get to, you know, find something. You know, there's one out there, and we'll find one. And hopefully this year we will find the one that we'll build. Or I wouldn't mind like going in there and remodeling. I mean, like gutting something and just find something with good bones and then gutting it, and then just starting over. You know, like completely doing it the way we want to do it. So hopefully, you know, we'll do that. I don't know at all. So I know a lot of y'all always ask me, you know, how long are you going to stay in the apartment? I don't know. And then also about the apartment, one question I do get a lot is about me putting things up on the walls. I don't know why that's such a thing, but so many of y'all ask, you know, are you allowed to put things up on the wall? Are you worried about putting nails up or things? I mean, you're not worried about getting in trouble? No, with our lease here, we can hang things up on the wall. We can actually nail into the walls. I can paint if I wanted to. You just got to have them patched back up before you leave. You know, that's exactly how, when we was in the 1-bedroom, that's what we did. I mean, I had holes up, and then when I would take things down, I would patch the hole with some spackle, and then go back, and I had a little thing of paint, the actual paint color, and I would go back and just touch it up. So don't worry about that. I mean, there's been a few ugly comments actually about that. They were like, why would you put holes in a rental apartment? Just because you rent somewhere doesn't mean that you can't make it your home. You know, home is not whether you're renting or buying or whatever, or living with somebody. That doesn't do anything. Your home is where you come and it's your sanctuary. You know, you feel warm and you feel safe. So if putting a little hole in the wall and make you feel better in your home, do it by all means. Of course, by your lease, you know. But I don't know why. There's been a couple other comments, but anyway, enough about that. So I just want to get that in there because there's been a couple comments about why are you allowed to do that? Yes, we are allowed to put a nail, long as it's no bigger than a 50-cent piece. You know, that's their guidelines. So yes, I can put holes in the wall, and as long as I patch them up, there's no problem. And I can paint when I hadn't done that. Now, which does lead me to what's going to be coming up on the channel. Now, I have said previously when we first moved in, I was going to make that back bedroom into my office, and I still am going to, but I'm going to do it kind of like a office/glam. I'm going to put like a vanity table and things like that, and then also like a desk. So that is coming up. We're going to start doing that the first of the year. I just wanted to make sure I bought the right desk and then things from there. So I had to save my coins up a little bit to get the right vanity table, things like that. So we're going to start doing, so first of the year, to get through all the Christmas and the holidays, we're going to start going right into my office and start working in there. Now, I haven't decided, but I want to do something up on the wall, on an accent wall, like to have like a background for when I do my YouTube videos or something. I'm going to have something done there. So we are going to be doing that, and it's going to be quite a long process because, like I said, I got a vanity table that I ordered and will not be here until after the first of the year. So that's kind of good, you know. And also find the right desk to put on the opposite side so I can do like, you know, because everybody needs a desk. I want to do like where I could do like our bills and also like computer work, things like that. And plus I do a few things from home on the computer. So I want to have a separate thing for that. So I'm going to try to split it up somehow, some way. We're going to figure it out. So that is going to be coming up. And then I am going to be getting some new, either a whole new dining room table with chairs or just the chairs. Now, did I tell y'all about this, my dining room chairs, or did I do it on Instagram? I had bought two chairs from Amazon, and we got them in, and my husband started putting them together. And because the other two were coming at a later date, I don't know how it wound up doing that. And kind of find out, both of the ones I got, when he put them together, both of the legs on like the back side were like a 1/2 inch shorter, just that one leg. So I'm like, oh great. So when we got the other two in, because it came a few days later, and by the time we got them put together, we had them all four. One of them worked okay, but one of them had another short leg. So I had 3 short leg chairs. I'm like, I can't deal with this. So we sent them all back, and I'm like, okay, that's just not going to work. I mean, now I'm scared to order more because I don't know. And kind of find out when I started reading up on it, and when I tried to, I had to send them back to get my refund, I saw a couple reviews about it, and they were saying that one of the legs was shorter. So I'm like, oh great, maybe I should pay attention, but I didn't. So that is that. So I don't know if I'm gonna get this more chairs. I want like more of a formal chair with more of a rustic table, if you know what I'm trying to say. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna get like a whole new table and chairs, or just get the chairs and keep the same table, kind of like do it that way. So that's gonna be coming up. And then going from there forward, then with springtime decorating, things like that. And I also want to get another table for him here in the dining room, like some sort of like to house some of my things I use, like some of my appliances, things like that. So I want some sort of a long like table or cabinet actually to go over here in the corner against my one of these walls. So we're gonna be looking for that. And I thought about kind of messing around with kind of messing around with some new living room furniture. I don't know, just depends, because besides my living room, I really want a new bed. So there's a few things that I got in the back of my mind that I want to get. So there's some things I got in works and planned that we're going to be doing together on the channel. So anyway, that is, let's see where I'm at. Yeah, there's a bit enough. So that's what's coming up on the channel. So lots of content. And by the way, if there's something that y'all want to see, please let me know. And with that, I'm thinking about doing more like grocery hauls and kind of more of a lifestyle kind of videos. Would y'all like to see that? Please let me know in the comments. That way I can see if y'all would like that kind of content, more like grocery hauls, and if I go to Costco and Sam, things like that, or like more of a everyday kind of a lifestyle videos, if you will, on things like that. I'll be happy to do that. Okay, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up and kind of brought y'all up to speed on what, that's coming up on the channel. Plus, tell you what's going on behind the scenes. Also, now I am working on a craft, and the little hint to it, the Grinch may like this one. Okay, so that's a little hint about the craft I'm working on. But like I said, I gotta let it dry, and then on Saturday's video we will finish it up. So probably what I'll do after I shut this down and kind of finish editing, I will pick back up maybe tonight, and have to do it in segments on that, because I gotta allow some drying time. Okay, so that will be coming up, Saturday, for Saturday's video. Alrighty, y'all, well, that's it. I kind of brought you up to speed, told you what's coming, and then what's going to be coming up on another video. I got a cute craft. Now next week I may just do one video, and then I think that's probably going to be it because of Christmas week and things like that. I may have one for, besides Tuesday, I may skip Thursday, Christmas Eve thing. I may do one for Saturday. I don't know. It may be just one, or it could be 2. You know, it just depends on how everything's going. Okay? Well, if I don't see y'all for some reason, I hope y'all have a great, great, wonderful, wonderful Christmas. And regardless if you're there with just your husband, as I am, going to be, you know, my husband, our daughter, she's going to be with her boyfriend's family, so we're not going to have her this, you know, this Christmas. We'll have her after, but that's okay, you know. You know, you got to get used to things like that. But no matter if you're by yourself or you're with 1 or 2 people and you can't spend time with your family, you know, it's more to Christmas than that. It's the spirit. And just remember that hopefully next year, you know, this will be all over the past and all behind us, and you can have your family Christmas. Alrighty. Well, I hope everybody has a great time, and thank y'all. Sorry, that was my cat down here hollering. Thank y'all for all the love, all the sweet comments, wonderful, wonderful comments. I will get to them as quickly as I can. But, you know, with everything going on, I haven't really had time, and I didn't tell y'all about the death, you know, in my family. So I didn't want to kind of broadcast it on, like, every single video. But I couldn't respond, so I do apologize. But I will try to get back to y'all. I really will. But anyway, thank y'all. I love y'all so, so much. Y'all I say it all the time. Y'all have no idea how much y'all mean to me. Y'all, hopefully, one day I can meet some of y'all. That'll be so good. Because I think of y'all as family. I really do. And I would just love to meet some of y'all. And maybe one day I could travel and we can meet up and we can have little groups and we can do something together. That'll be wonderful. I'm wanting to go full time into YouTube, and I don't have a small channel, but you know, it's always up. You know, I can always go up. You know, I don't see y'all for Christmas. Have a wonderful Christmas, and I love y'all so, so much. Alrighty. Well, before you go, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also please, if you're new here, I would love it if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join my little YouTube family. And for my lifetimers, y'all will always be in my heart. Alrighty, well, until next time, sending all of my love from my home to yours. Merry Christmas and happy decorating. Bye-bye.
Times with you, baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me.